Steve here, Rank File Forge. Welcome back to the shop. I guess this would be like season 2, I don't know. We haven't done a whole lot during the summer here. We had a busy summer. My daughter got married. It was awesome. So I was busy with all that. So I had no time to record or tinker. Didn't have a lot of time to enjoy working on the truck. I did get to drive it. I enjoyed it with all the projects we did last winter. So I figured, you know what, we're just going to start recording again. Winter times here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Cold. Actually not too bad. We've had a pretty mild start. Just got a blast of snow yesterday, so figured I'm gonna bring the Jeep in. My wife started a business, so we're gonna actually apply some vinyl graphics to the back glass here, kind of get it up and going. I'm not good at doing vinyl graphics. I've done it a couple times. The first couple times I was told to never do it again. Didn't listen. The last time I did any kind of vinyl graphics, I actually did like a negative of it on old Rusty, and worked out pretty good. I did a little bit of research on how to center it up and put it on, found some tips from experienced professionals, so applied it, did really good. So I'm going to apply that onto this flat glass today. Basically for my wife's business, got the logo, pretty basic graphics, one color, that's it, very simple. Brought the Jeep into the shop to warm it up, get the glass warm before I put it on. I'm not sure exactly what the temperature's supposed to be on the glass there. I think they said about minimum 10 degrees Celsius, which is probably 45 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna get it on there. I'm gonna start off by cleaning the glass. We're gonna mark it out, find the center this way, whatever I gotta do. And then I'll show you what I learned and how we're going to do it. It's probably going to be a shorter video, fairly simple video. I figure it's a good way to start off the next season of Rank File Forge. And I got more projects coming up for old Rusty and the Rupster. Rupert the Rupster. That's what we'll call it. Yeah, stay tuned. Let's get on. I'm going to start by cleaning it. Get some kind of solution. I don't know, cleaning windows. I don't know if it's any good. We're gonna find out. Microfiber. Microfiber's really good. Pretty basic. Clean the window. Not much to learn here, but the cleaner the better. Even if you want to go with an alcohol wipe after, can't go wrong. Spend your time cleaning it, because you get any specks of dirt or anything under there, you're gonna be cursing yourself. Cursing Steve. Say, hey Steve, why didn't you fucking tell me? Oh, this stuff smells like vinegar. Am I nitpicking on this? Probably. No, it's on the inside, I think. Dang, it was on the inside. What happens when you transport dogs? They get all over the place. Sorry for the heater, guys. You're gonna hear that heater going off all day, but I need it. I need it to keep the glass warm and everything, so we're gonna have to work together with this. It does a nice job cleaning, but it stinks something fierce. There we go. Oh yeah, all the nose prints are on the inside. Love dogs. Yeah, so I'm gonna start figuring out the center line of the glass this way. It does have a little bit of a kick here, but it looks fairly square here. And then I want to figure out my center line this way. And I'm gonna have some masking tape on the perimeter with my marks there. So when I get my Decal, you can see that I figured out the center line of the actual artwork right there. So I just got to line up that stuff onto there, and Bob's your uncle. All right. So what I did, I figured out the perimeter that this paper's gonna fit within. Then what I do, I use the masking tape to put a marker for center line here and here. Measured the glass, so I was very happy with it. Same thing here, center line, center line, center line. And on the, if you can see, on the vinyl backing, I've got the center line all marked out, and we'll lay it out. Okay, got all the framework all done of the masking tape. Got this ready. What I did first before I proceeded with this, I got a little infrared tester. Make sure the glass is over 10 degrees Celsius. It's showing 16, I hope you can see that, which is 61 degrees Fahrenheit for any miracles. So now what I did on the half center line, you can see the center lines there. I put 2 rows of masking tape on this side to help hold it into place while I lay it out. See what I can do. I can see my marks. Oh, baby micro. So right there. Probably gonna take a few tries before I get this the way I want it. See this? It's hard with this glass being on an angle, so I'm gonna cheat a bit here. When in doubt, use your natural level, your eyeball. So I still have the backing on here. I haven't done nothing. I'll show you what I'm doing. This is all purely for placement at this point. And that's looking pretty darn good. Okay, so that's sitting level. Yeah, there's a bit of an angle on these glass like this, so it's kind of hard. You're kind of doing it by eye. What makes sense is just whatever I do here, I got to make sure I do on the other side. So I'm happy with it there. Make sure there's all painter's tape, so it comes off easy. It's not going to strip any paint because my wife would kick my ass. So what I'm going to do is flip this over. You can see where I got the center line. I'm going to flip it over, and I want to peel just this backing part here. So we're left with everything on this backing tape. I don't even know what it's called, but sure can hold it. You just put your finger right there. So what I'm going to do is try and tear this. Let's see if we get a knife somewhere. Easy with a knife. Just want to start with a knife. I want to touch the glass with the blade, so again refer to ass kicking from my wife. So I kind of scored it. Look at that. Like a pro. Now the key thing here, so when you start coming back, I got this here, thank you, is start from the center and pushing your way slowly working it, sliding your hand. Can't rush this stuff. Well, I can, that's why I don't do vinyl graphics too often. I'm keeping a nice firm pressure on my hand, working it, making sure there's no bubbles or nothing. I'm gonna work it right into the glass, make sure it's sitting good. So I'm pretty happy with that start. So now I'm gonna take off this tape and then peel the other side and then fold it over. Again, peeling all this stuff, take your time because you don't want to start lifting up the letters and the numbers and stuff because that would suck. I don't think this stuff is too terribly expensive, but it's labor, it's work. It's inconvenience if you screw up. Firm hand, making sure all the vinyl is stuck to the clean glass. All this little stuff is always it gives me grief. Now I'm sure there's some pros out there that are gonna say I'm doing wrong or right, or I don't know. It worked for me once before, so I'm gonna keep doing it this way. So now when I'm pulling this, I want to try and keep it flat with the glass, so I'm not peeling up anything I shouldn't be. Take your time, I kind of rock it a bit. Oh, this is looking sharp. This is looking sharp, guys. Take your time, no rush. No rush. Oh yeah, this is nice. Oh, baby. It's like opening up a present on Christmas. Keeping the pressure nice and slow and firm. When I'm going to get to the end here, it's going to want to go quicker because there's less contact. Just take your time. Look at that. Just like that. It's easy to do it once. See if you can do it twice. Turned out pretty good. I had a little bit of a problem when I was doing this one. I was on time lapse, so I couldn't really explain it, but this little E here would not release from the backing, and I think a little bit here too. So I just had to really take my time. I ended up having to peel the E off separately and put it on separately, and it actually went pretty good for a complete klutz there, but it turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with the job. My wife's happy, so that's first and foremost. Yeah. Oh, I did a new heater. My other heater crapped out on me. He just started puffing out smoke and stuff. So got that little one on there. Gonna hook up a thermostat to it. It's too noisy, but I want to keep it nice and warm in here to let this, you know, kind of set. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a vinyl guy, but anyways, turned out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Mama's happy. It's all that matters. Winter's here. We're gonna start looking at more projects coming up. I gotta clean up all this mess here. I think on my other channel, Tools, Tequila, and Talk, probably gonna end up cutting this table down, making it to a half table and maybe a smaller table just for the belt grinder, the bandsaw storage kind of thing. Maybe set up my leg vise off that. Figure that part out. I do want to get to our Rupert, the Rupster, 1972 Rupster. We're gonna get that built. I got my clutch. Finally came in. I don't know if you can see. Am I pointing at the right spot? Yeah. Got a new clutch. I got the secondary clutch. I have to pull the motor off. I have to actually reset it and level it out because it's not lining up with the crap. So I got that all set up. Get it all back together. We're gonna paint the frame. Pretty basic. Maybe like a semi-gloss flat or semi-gloss black or something. But I want to get onto the body this winter. This is a small part of it, getting all this up and going. But I want to get the body work done. There's a lot of fiberglass there. I've never done a fiberglass body, so it's something new. I've done a little bit of fiberglass piping, but I've never done fiberglass body. So we're gonna go through that. I'm gonna try and do a nice custom paint job. I got a nice little treat that I'm gonna put on that to kind of keep with that 60s theme. Kind of like a Big Daddy Roth design. And we're gonna have some fun with it, make it a little swanky, some metal flake paint. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out, do it as we go along, but hang on, there's a lot more to come. We're back in the shop. Stay tuned.